Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We have finally landed in Byzantium. That's where we are right now. Byzantium. Last video, we played Capture the Flag for Lilia, and we commandeered the little floating space station that was out there. The Ice Palace. We granted sublight remote access to the space station. So Lilia was really happy about that, and she's worried about aliens. If you remember that, it's all about aliens. So, this is all we had left. We have to come to Cascadia. We can go, we have a companion quest for Ellie, go visit her parents in Byzantium, which, we will do that at some point. We can go to, we have to find and kill Eva Chartrand. She was one of the scientists that were aboard the space station that we commandeered for Sublight. We have to meet Phineas's contact, and we can also meet Sophia Akande. Akande, she is the, I don't know, she's some kind of adjutant. She's some kind of muckety buck, I guess. I'm not sure what she is. She's the adjutant to the chairman. So we'll go talk to Phineas's contact first. She's right over here. Let's go do that. She's right over here. Let me see. I might need some. I do have my speech therapy stuff on. Dialogue skills. Okay. There's stairs here. There are stairs here. Let's go talk to her. All right. Here we are.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you? Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller.
I thought you'd be
anyway,
taller.
Let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Let's get this over with. You have information for the Phoenix?
Yeah. That's my code name for... our mutual friend.
What's your code name?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Yeah, of course you are. Do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Enough of this. Seriously? Yeah, that's what I'm going with. No way. I'm Golden Eagle. You could be Cuckoo. That's good. This was seriously.
It makes sense if you think about it. Because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
No way. I'm Golden Eagle and you could be Cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Let me see. There's got to be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected. Can you get me into the minister's estate? How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway? Looks like I've got work to do. Can you get me into his estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
That's debatable.
Ha. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. Swipe a key while nobody's looking.
That's theft, not reconnaissance.
However, I'm better with bird terms.
There's got to be a way to catch the minister someplace else less protected. Someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
How exactly did you get involved in this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct. The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Yeah, like when they die off, it's a sign something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like
For
what?
starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not really.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Yeah, seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign. But that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Yes, no, that's how things go around Halcyon. In case you didn't notice, if you ask me, the suggestion box was pretty useless to begin with.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Okay, looks like I've got some work to do.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Alright, so this is going to be a slightly dialogue-heavy episode, as we've got to talk to a whole bunch of people. Is this steel? It is not, so we're going to take it. Let's see, there's something around the other side of this landing pad, if I remember correctly. Let's go. I think maybe just a couple more boxes. I don't know if I can walk into Adjutant, whatever her name is, Adjutant Akande's office. By the front door, or if I take her landing pad. We're gonna try to go through the front door, see what happens. Okay, we're good here. So let's put that on, because we're not gonna take on this guy just yet. Speak to the minister. Let's go see if we can meet with her. It's this way. I think it's this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Go into the bright, beautiful world of Byzantium. Got a little music. A little elevator music. Rock and roll. Alright, and here we are in the beautiful world of Byzantium. There's our ship down there.
Something exciting happen around here for once.
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's
Anti-Cleo's antibiotic. Keep comfort in knowing it.
Alright, there is a bunch of stuff to do here.
Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Here's the first guy. We're not going to do him just yet. Guess I don't know. Let's see if we can walk into the front door of Akande's place. I'm not sure we can. I forget. Get out of my way, you frickin' thing. The bar we have to go to is up there. That's where we can check out the guards and get a guard drunk. Where's the, let's see. There's this place over here. We can do a little side quest for them right there. To haberdashery.
I love Byzantium.
There's the bar. Let me see, the minister's place is over there. That's where he's at, which this is the guy we have to go see. This guy here, Minister Clark, he's in that building. That's another map. This guy's got a little canid. Talk to the canid. Okay. Vending machine. Think I need anything good while we're here? Go shopping a little bit. Improved thug kit. We got one of those. Magna Zap, Magna Power. Let's see. Defense skills, handguns +5. That could come in handy because the old bolter pistol's really holding its own. Okay, nothing here. No weapons. Okay. A wealthy citizen down here. Let's see if we can go in the front door over here. What's this? This is the bar. There's the bar.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Let's do a save here. Let's see if they're gonna let us into.
You must be joking. Our fair city is being overrun. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of it?
We're gonna take care of her too. Yeah, that's another side mission there. Let's see, I think what's her name's parents' place is right there. Ellie's, I think that's her parents' place right there. I'm not sure though. Alright, let's see what we can do up here. Let's see if they'll let us in.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
I'm on special assignment to the adjutant. You never saw me. Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits. Not looking for...
Oh. Carry on then.
Let's go talk to the adjutant. Adjutant. I like how your gun pops out when you traverse places here. Let's talk to this guy.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals. Adjutant Akande is expecting you. She's in her office.
The adjutant told you about me?
Adjutant Akande has instructed me to expect someone of your description. You'll want to check in with Mr. Percival Platt, her assistant. Please don't miss your appointment. Tardiness reflects poorly on all of us.
Okay. I guess I'm going this way. I think I go straight ahead, right? Yeah, okay, let's go this way.
State your business. Please step away. This ain't... You sure have been busy. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form. I'm not authorized to employ humor on the job, sir. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Alright, just let me through. Come on.
I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Mighty fine of you.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with their guts.
If I don't paint the walls with their guts first. Alright. Huh, no music in this elevator. Boring! Cool details.
I see you haven't been shot to pieces by the guards. Do you have an appointment?
No, but I have papers.
Of course. You're that curious spacer Mr. Bedford mentioned. Just a moment, please. Madam Adjutant, Bedford's contact has arrived. Shall I clear your schedule?
No, thank you, Percival. I doubt this will take long. I'm Sophia Akande, adjutant to the chairman.
Let's see. I was expecting to speak with Chairman Rockwell. How many more hoops do I have to jump through before you give me a reward?
I've been reading all about you. This dossier from Emerald Vale was especially engrossing.
You have a file on me?
I have a file on everyone. I have a file on Percival here. You wouldn't believe what he gets up to during private hours. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up.
I'm the
You walked
guy.
through Edgewater, and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed.
Of course you are.
Anyone with eyes can see that you're talented. But you're also unpredictable. I don't like unpredictable.
Then let me prove myself. I don't care. I just want my share for turning in wells. That's just the price of working with me. I'm not afraid of the board. I'm not afraid of the board. That's what you don't like. Let's do that one.
I happen to like men with a working spine. I just haven't decided if I'm willing to trust you yet.
Yeah.
I have a job for you. One of our cartographers needs to be retired. I want you to carry it out.
Why would I help you?
The opportunity to become the board's most valuable freelancer, and all the perks that come with it. Rachel Lockwood, cartographer for the Bureau of Exploration. She's done some sensitive work for us, but now she's a loose end. Lockwood has to go. Get rid of her. Bring me her work. Then we'll talk about Dr. Wells.
Consider it done. I need to think this over. Hold on. I've got some questions about this.
I'll tell you what I can.
Lockwood's just a cartographer. What makes her a loose end? Wells must have done something serious to earn a price on his head. So if I killed Lockwood for you, will you trust me? Let's go with this one.
It isn't as if we're executing Lockwood for mislabeling a river on a map. It isn't what she's done, but what she knows that forces our hand. The nature of Lockwood's work was sensitive, confidential, and concerns the future of Halcyon. I can't risk leaving her alive.
You want me to kill someone just to keep your secret? Sounds like the board has a security problem. Let me guess, you can't tell me what she worked on. Let's do this one.
The board has a lot of problems. The absence of competent security is just one.
I didn't expect to hear you criticize the board. I just want to ask you about Phineas Wells.
I'm the chairman's adjutant, not his sycophant. I can't serve the board if I'm blind to our own mistakes. What Halcyon needs is people of integrity. People who act out of a sense of duty, rather than fear. I hope you're one of those people.
So if I kill Lockwood for you, will you trust me?
Deal with Lockwood, and I'll know that I can rely on you. That counts for more than trust.
Alright.
I'll consider it done when Lockwood is dead, and I have her information in my hand. At the very least, I expect you to do better than the other freelancer. Report back to me when you're finished.
What other freelancer?
We've hired outside contractors before. There's another freelancer working this job, but he's been dragging his heels. Dependable and competent freelancers are hard to come by. For your own sake, I hope you prove to be the exception and not the rule.
Alright, we'll take care of this for you.
Excellent. Percival will handle your paperwork for you.
Alright, dude, what do we got?
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
The adjutant doesn't seem to mind you listening in on our conversations.
Quite so. I owe the honor of my current position to a reputation for discretion, and also my family's connections. Will there be anything else?
Nah, I'll be on my way. So he's already handled my paperwork. can't get in here. There is stuff in there that I need to get to, though. Is this all locked? Probably. This is, yeah, that's 150. We can't get in there. Alright, so what are these clowns got us doing here? Let's see. We have retrieve the documents. Lockwood was working on some sensitive documents. Find Rachel Lockwood. You learned that Rachel Lockwood works for the Bureau. Find and kill Eva Contrain. Okay. Alright, let's go, I guess. Because we can't get into anything around here. This is all locked up, except for this. This is locked. It is locked too. Everything's locked up. Oh, this goes, I think this goes to the, that goes up to the landing pad. Let's go pick up another couple side quests while we're here. Let's get them loaded up. Let's get loaded up with stuff for Byzantium. And let's see, this place is kind of locked down pretty tight too. There's no, there's any doors here we can get into. Is there? Let's see. Nah. Alright, so let's go out here.
Do we really need all the security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to get above.
Alright, close this down. Get rid of this. We have an elevator there. That might be to the, I don't know, one of them here is to their landing pad. Alright. Let's go talk to this crazy lady over here. We can screw her over pretty good. So let's go talk to her. Where's she at? Wasn't it right here?
Oh, there. That's one right there.
This one.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see this? Oh, splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
I'd hardly call my present attire greasy. Gracefully, I might add. What a coincidence. Just now I thought, I'd really like to sock this lady in the face.
Ugh, how utterly expected. You must be one of those violent vagrants I've heard tell of, wandering the system in search of brutality. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
If the board wasn't supposed to let people into the city, how'd you get here? Yes, I'm sure it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're not leaving the conversation just yet. Yeah, how'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Wait. You earned your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
What's a CIO?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him.
A font?
Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
I see, thanks.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
Early retirement? This is the one we want right here. This is the dialogue we want.
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest and most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
I see a random lottery seems pretty fair to me. Well, most contests have some inherent biases, so technically, yeah, let's go with this
Only
one.
if I win it. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
Why would I ever help you with something so selfish?
Did you miss the part where I said I'd pay you? That's all the reason someone like you should require.
I do like money.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. You'll encounter security afterward, but surely you'll handle it. You are the violent sort of vagrant, after all.
How did you get these access codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
Alright, so we got her little deal. We're gonna fuck her over. Let's see, which one is this one here? Why call them back from retirement? Use the password Hortense gave you to access it via terminal. Okay. Alright, so that's one side quest. There's another one. We'll do some side quests before we try to get the, where are we here? We want to go, let's go this way. Before we try to reach the chairman.
Alright, how does this sound?
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch.
This way.
Flakes and purple berry flavored powder.
We need to go to the clothing store. Where's the clothing store?
Spacer's Choice. It's not the best choice.
I think
It's the
I could get a side quest up here. This one will take us off-world though, but that's okay. That guy, he wants to give us a side quest. I don't know if we'll do that one or not. It's kind of weird. No, let's see. Where is the clothing store at? We came up here. Oh, it's this way. Sorry. I get lost sometimes. It's up there.
Remember that stranger I saw?
Over here. They have some cool stuff in here too.
Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Let's see. They have a hat, which I have that. No, that's a different kind of hat. Alright, let's talk to this girl here.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
You can tell all that by the way I'm standing. That's me, rugged and well-traveled. There it is. The most pretentious thing I'll hear all day. I'm going to go with this one. That's me, rugged and well-traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
It's like you read my mind. Are you trying to sell me something? What Byzantium needs is to be taken apart brick by brick. I like this one. It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Let's see. Sounds like fun. Count me in. You've got a pretty high opinion of someone you just met. What do you have in mind? Let me think about it. Let me see. What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Okay.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face.
What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
What's the benefit of seeing me wear it? Any excuse to admire my looks, huh? Can't blame you. I'm not much for modeling. Let's do this one.
Oh, you cad. You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you.
I'll need you to model for me the following. The apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear. Helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Hold on, I need to know more about these outfits.
I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
He said something about an iconoclast outfit.
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch.
You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process.
And marauder armor.
I don't know. I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant.
Where am I supposed to find spacer's gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Alright, see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Let's see. What's she got here? Anything good? She got all kinds of crap, doesn't she? The Oxycon. Determination. Two-handed melee. Engineering. Hack. She's got some mods, huh? What is this? Coat of arms. Augmented anodization, cushioned soles, cooling, geographic scanner. Alright, so I remember this now. That's a little tough to get all of these outfits correct. Let's see what it says here. This one. The rest of Halcyon wears outside of Byzantium. Speak to Celeste while wearing a suit of armor and a headpiece from the following sets: Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer. While wearing a suit of armor and headpiece. Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer. You know, I might even have. Let's see. This is a. Yeah, they don't tell you what they are. They don't tell you what these suits are. If they're Marauder or this is Spacer's Choice here. I know that. That's Spacer's Choice. Aramid Ballistics. Aramid Ballistics. Aramid Ballistics. Hephaestus. 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 Aramid Ballistics. So this is Spacer's Choice, so we could wear that. So that may be taking this may take a little bit of time to figure all that out. And what's this here right here? This, we don't really need this either. Two-handed melee +5. That might go along with my melee weapon skills, right? This is +5, and then this would be +5. Because I don't have any other melee, do I? Let's see. just out of curiosity. I do not, so that could come in handy in my melee if I want to do melee attacks. Alright, so we gotta find all this stuff somewhere, and I kind of do want to do this. She gives you a pretty good outfit. I may have to look that up to see how all this works again. I forgot. I know it was a little bit of troublesome the first time I did it. Alright, well, let's do this real quick. We're going to sign off here real fast. We got 10 points to unload again. And do I want to go down to sneak now? I can get sneak up to 80 right now. So let's do sneak up to 80. Oops. Ah, crap. Sneak to 80. And then hack we can get to 60. Okay, and we got one more. Let's put that in intimidate maybe, or persuade. Or let's see, we don't need nothing down here. Maybe lockpick. Yeah, we can boost lockpick a little bit too. Perks. All right, we need another perk. Let's see. Science weapon perk. This is a critical hit confidence. Increase the armor and skill bonuses from any armor you wear. Bonuses from mods are not affected. Let's try this one, I think. Your ranged attacks reduce the target's armor rating by 1 point per hit. This effect lasts a short time and can stack multiple times. -1 armor rating for 10 seconds and can stack up to -10. Well, -1 armor rating for 10 seconds. So within 10 seconds you got to crack it again. That's kind of tough. Area of effect damage received. Plasma damage received. All area of effect and plasma damage dealt to you is reduced. That's a little sneaky thing right there. Detection radius. This might come in handy for the stuff we got to do here. Let's take this one. We're going to take this for stealth. Alright. So, we're going to figure out how to do the spacesuit thing. And that's where we're going. We're going to see if we can figure that out. I don't think there's anything going to show up on a map for us, but it just shows us where we got to go. Anyway, we're going to call it a video right here.
I've always loved that sculpture.
And then we'll figure out, we got to go back to Monarch and get a bunch of stuff, I think. So, if you're watching, thanks for watching. See ya.